Today what we're doing is we're going to a local park and we are going to do a drone mapping flight. Sky conditions are really nice, partly cloudy, and it is hot, 80 degrees, and there is pollen everywhere. My allergies are absolutely killing me, but it's going to make a good day to fly other than everything covered in green. So let's get at it. We're almost there. A little busy today. All right. Whether you're doing it for law enforcement or traffic reconstruction on traffic accidents, you can use it for mapping large interior buildings, schools for active shooter situations. Then you can include structure fires, damage to buildings, fire damage, flood. We can use this on search and rescue missions to map out the area. There's just a lot you can do. The hardest part is just learning the technical details of mapping. The actual flying portion's easy. You can set that up on your remote and the drone flies itself and captures the images. That's the easy part. That's the fun, easy part, is going out in the field and getting that data. The most difficult part is figuring out how you want to process these images. It's a lot of data. If you have the laptop capacity to do that, you can do that, or you can use a cloud-based server, which I prefer. You just need internet connection. Really, it depends on your application and what you're using it for. It's very interesting, and it's a little technical, but it's not that bad. This is the easy part today, is in the field of flying. Once we get the images, we'll go back on our software and we'll put it in and get some 3D, 2D maps. But we are in the app, and we're going to go to flight route. We're going to click a new one, create a route, and we are going to do an area route, which supports 2D and 3D images. Here we're going to pick these soccer fields. I already put it into my remote controller. I already have my ground sampling distance in here, as well as my side overlap and front overlap. Now we're just monitoring on the remote controller what's going on. The aircraft is flying by itself. You can still see it at all times. So we can hear the clicking. It's taking pictures. It'll let you know how the percentage of the flight. We're at 27% right now. All right, the flight is wrapping up. Drone's returning to home. Is this going to be a perfect flight? Absolutely not. There's people here, there's cars moving, so it's not ideal. But I just wanted to run through the motions, and you can use the DJI app with a simple route to make for your mapping. When we get back, we'll go on the laptop and process these images and see how they turned out. Never figure out how to put this helipad, drone launch pad, back in the case. Took this thing out hundreds of times and I can never do it right. Maybe I don't think that's right. Well, maybe I got it. I think I got it. The next step is taking our images that we captured with the drone, going on our laptop or desktop, whatever we have, and processing these images to get a map. The flights that we did today were really basic and really small, so the map should come out pretty well, but we will experiment a little bit and see what works and what doesn't work. I am using Pix4D React. This is something you would install onto your laptop, and then you can use this to create 2D orthomosaic maps with no internet connection. This is great for deployments or in places where you have no service and you have no internet. If you were doing a brand new flight, you would just click down here on the bottom with this plus marker. You'd make your file name, import your images and folders, and process the flight. I already did that just to keep the video nice and short. We're going to go to our Parkes field, is what we flew. And you get a nice 2D orthomosaic image. Is it perfect? It is not. But just for training purposes, I want to show you what you can do. All right? A couple of filters we can do. We can have our satellite view. So you can overlay your map with the satellite. You can also click your street view. Or you can do none. And it's just your map. You can mark up anywhere. If there's a point of interest, say there's a point of interest right here, it gives you your GPS coordinates, and we can click Save. We can add many points of interest and give it a name and save it. We can measure. So say we got a point of interest here, and we're going to go down to the bottom right, click that, and save marker. And this is going to be marker number 2. We'll just give it a name, and it shows us the length. That's 894 feet. Click Save. Now you have a nice marker. If you want to figure out the area, let's go to this baseball field, and we'll just click it, give it a name, save marker, and let's see, marker, what do we got, number 2? Click number 2. Gives you the acreage, or whatever way you want to figure out the area for that. Now what I want to show you is the same flight we just did, but in Pix4D Cloud. We have some more options with the cloud rather than React. To process this, what you would do is you go to your Pix4D Cloud account, you upload your files and your folders, then they would process your images for you. Once it's done, you get an email, you click the link, and this would pop up. To save time, I already went ahead and did all that. To the left, we can toggle a few different things. Our surface models, toggle is on and off. We still zoom in out. We still have the same controls, as such as we can make a line, right? We can label it. It will tell you how far it is. If you scroll down, it gives you more information on these lines that you draw. You can give it a name. We can draw a nice little polygon right here, and we'll get some more information in that polygon. It's really depending on what you're doing. We can drop some circles. There's our nice circle. Again, more information with that. We can also even calculate volume. And scroll to the right again to see our volume information. We can drop points of interest. Gives us our coordinates, whatever you want to do. What I really like about this though is that it gives you a 3D rendering of your flight. We're going to click down here, 3D. Now we have a nice 3D rendering of our flight. We can move it all around. We can zoom in, zoom all the way out. We have our point clouds on. We can toggle those off. And there's a little bit of a difference. You can see that. Is this map perfect? No, it's not, just like the other one, but this is just for training purposes. And you could still move around, look around, and it gives you a really good idea of your flight that you've done. That's what I want to show you. Hopefully you learned some stuff with Pix4D Cloud and the differences between Pix4D React.